Natalia.
And I'm Marari.
And we are Harmony Science Academy students.
Our PBL project is to focus on the dissection of a sheep's heart. By dissecting the sheep's heart in our project, we intend to depict the specific parts of the heart's anatomy and unravel the mysteries that lie within each chamber and vessel, as well as their functions in order to relate the sheep's heart to a human heart and gain a better understanding of the complex machinery that allows our circulatory system to function properly.
Join us as we dissect the sheep's heart, review its complexity, and help relate it to our own human beating hearts, and discover what makes the heart one of the most vital organs in the human body. The materials we're going to be using are gloves, aprons, paper towels please, paper towels, the dissecting tray, the tweezers, the scalpel and scissors, and our pointing tool, and most importantly, the sheep's heart.
Now that we have our materials, right now we're going to cut down through the apex. That's where we're going to start cutting, and we're going to cut down all the way through the heart in order to make sure that we get half of it. So it's going to take a little bit while, so we're just going to speed up this process right here. And now that we have finally cut our heart into two halves, now we're just going to go ahead and just identify what each part does and what its purpose is in the human body. We'll start by examining and labeling the front of the heart, known as the ventral side. Straight off the bat, we are able to see all this white and grayish stuff all around the heart. The white stuff isn't just some weird junk on the heart. It's actually the fat of the heart, while the grayish parts of the heart are actually the muscles of the heart, which provide the heart cushioning, protection, and structurally support that the heart needs. And here we have the left pulmonary vein. It is found here on the left side of the heart, close to the right pulmonary vein as seen here, and it is responsible for bringing oxygenated blood towards the left atrium. Next, we are able to see the coronary artery, which is this big line that is quite visible, which branches across the front of the heart. The coronary artery helps supply the heart muscle with oxygen and nutrients. And here, in this pointed tip at the bottom of the heart, is the apex. The apex helps mark the bottom boundary and also helps play a role in the ventricular contraction. And here we have the inferior vena cava, which is another important part of the heart, and which we'll get into later since it's more visible on the back. But regardless, we are able to see since it slightly extends upward along the heart. Next, we'll be able to see the more important features of the heart at the back of the heart, or otherwise known as the dorsal side. Here, we'll be able to see the left atrium, which is found at the upper back of the heart. The left atrium is located at the upper back of the heart, right above the left ventricle. It receives oxygenated blood pumped from the pulmonary veins. Next, here we have the aorta, which is a very large artery that emerges from the top of the heart here and curves towards the back. Its main purpose is to carry oxygen-rich blood from the left ventricle to the rest of the body. And moving on, here we are able to see the pulmonary artery, located right here. It originates from the right ventricle and travels towards the lungs and splits into the left and right branches. Its focus is to carry oxygen-poor blood to the lungs for oxygenation. And right here is where the pulmonary vein, 4 veins, 2 from each lung, is located. The pulmonary vein is responsible for transporting oxygen blood to the heart like the aorta. Over here in this area is where the superior vena cava is located at. It is a large vein that is at the top of the heart and is visible at the back. It helps carry oxygen-poor blood from the upper body to the right atrium. As we are able to notice, the brachiocephalic artery branches directly from the aorta and extends towards the neck and arm. Its main purpose is to supply oxygen-rich blood to the head, neck, and right arms. You know the drill. Next, the inferior vena cava that we briefly mentioned before, which is a large vein running off the lower back of the heart as seen here and can be more visibly seen on the back side. The inferior vena cava helps bring oxygen-poor blood from the lower body to the right atrium. And around here, finally, we are able to see both the left and right ventricles, which are located around the lower sides of the heart, left and right. Their main purpose is to pump blood into the pulmonary artery and the aorta left for circulation throughout the body. And finally, we're able to see the coronary artery right across the heart surface, supplying the oxygen-rich blood into the heart itself. So just a quick little side note, of course, there is a labeling part for this experiment. However, it is not really required for you to do it during it. Of course, it's optional for anyone who wants to do it during or after. Me and my partner just prefer to do it after, so it's really optional.
That concludes our PBL heart dissection project. Thank you for watching Harmony Science Academy.